Hello students, uh, earlier we have seen case 1 prism with prism in that type 1, which is square prism penetrated by square prism centrally, or the axes are intersecting each other and bisecting each other. Okay, now we will see the second type, that is square prism penetrated by square prism but with offset. Okay, means the two axes are having some distance in between them, that is called as offset. Okay, and we will draw how the intersection curve is going to be. Okay, now see, the example is a vertical square prism, base 45 mm and axis height 70 mm is completely penetrated by a horizontal square prism, base 30 mm and height 86 mm. So two solids are given. First solid is square prism, base 45 mm, height 75 mm, and second is also square prism, base 30 mm and axis height 86 mm. So that their axes are 6 mm apart. So see, this is the offset given. The offset is 6 mm. You can take it to the right side or left side. Nothing is given. You can take. Okay, I will take to the right side. The axis of horizontal prism is parallel to VP. The axis of horizontal prism is parallel to VP. Okay, so in the side view you will see square shape, that is base of horizontal prism. Okay, while the faces of both the prisms are equally inclined to VP. Okay, now faces are equally inclined to VP means in the top view you will see equally inclined to VP shape for vertical prism, and also in the I think side view you will see equally inclined to VP shape to the of the second solid. Draw the projections of prism showing lines of intersection. Okay, so how to draw uh, lines of intersection? So I will show you. So watch it carefully, so that in if basics are clear in this example, the next type will be simple to you. Okay, so uh, this is the type second, and given one solid square prism 45 mm, edge of base 75 mm, height kept on base, sides equally inclined to VP, and another is square prism side 30 mm, axis height 86 mm, kept horizontal, faces equally inclined to HP. Okay, and see, axes are both axes are 6 mm apart, that is offset is given. Now we are going to solve the problem. Now see, first step is draw all the three views of the vertical solid. Step 1 is draw all the three views of vertical solid. Now vertical solid is solid first, it is kept on base. Okay, it is kept on HP. Now as it is kept on HP, we are going to see its base in top view. So we will draw top view, that is square. Okay, of edge of is 45 mm, and sides equally inclined to VP, means equally inclined to VP shape. Okay, so first of all I will draw axis, XX axis. Okay, that is, this is XX axis. Okay, now I will draw center line. Okay, again I will draw center line at horizontal position, as we are going to draw here, equally inclined to VP condition of a square prism. Okay, now base square prism is 45 by 45 mm, so I will draw 45 by 45 mm square here first. So it is 45 by 45 mm, then again 45 by 45 mm. Okay, use drafter, so that in minimum time you are going to draw this square. Okay, join is diagonal, join is faint diagonals. Okay, now take in compass, that is half of the diagonal distance. Okay, this is the distance. Then put it at the center and mark 4 small arcs. Okay, and join it. So you will get equally inclined to VP condition. Okay, I will name it as A, B, C and D. Okay, now take the faint projections in the front view and complete second view. So see, I will take projection here. So this line is parallel to this line. Okay, so I can take faint projection. I will extend it in front view. Similarly I can take projection from here. Okay, projection from here. Okay, now we can see height in front view. What is height? 75 mm. So I will mark 75 mm height. So it comes here. I will mark again 75 mm to the left side. So it comes here. Okay, so you will get top. Okay, now I will draw faint first and later I will mark the dark. Whatever lines are dark I will draw dark. Okay, so A is here, so here it will be A dash, here B dash comma D dash, B dash comma D dash, and here C dash, C dash. Okay, now from this C dash put minimum gap of 1 centimeter and draw another axis, YY axis. Okay, I have kept here. Now see, the horizontal square prism has having length 86 mm. So 86 mm like this, 43 to this side, 43 to this side. Now minimum 43 plus 10, minimum 53 mm you have to keep here. So see, 53 mm. So okay, 55 mm I can, or 60. I am going to draw line at a 60 mm from this center or from the front view, center of the front view. So this is YY axis. Okay, now take the projection from front view. So I will take projection from front view. Also I want to mark here 45-degree line. Okay, so 45-degree line, it comes here. 45-degree line. Okay, now take the projections. I have taken projection from the front view. I will take projection from top view to the side view. So see here, center line, extended center line will be here, and last this end here. Okay, take its projection in side view. This center line I will draw it at side view. Okay, and last this. Okay, now see, name it. I will mark it faint first, and lastly I will mark it dark. So see, D is here, so I will get D dash, D dash. A and C are coming to the mid side. A dash comma C dash, A dash comma C dash. Last is B. Here it is B dash, here it is B dash. Okay, so we have completed step 1, that is draw all the 3 views of vertical solid. Okay, next second step is draw side view of second solid. Okay, draw side view of second solid and project it to front view and top view. Okay, so we have to draw second solid. Now see, second solid is horizontal. Okay, in front view you will see it horizontal, front view, top view, and this is side view. And which side view is this? So it is left hand side view drawn to the right side of front view. Okay, now see, second solid is horizontal, so in which view you are going to see its base. So in the side view you are going to see its base. It is maybe square like this or square like this. As it is equally inclined to VP, we have to draw equally inclined to VP shape here. Okay, so we are seeing side view of base of second solid in side view. So I am going to draw first side view. For the side view I will mark center point here. It's totally 75 mm. 75 divided by 2, 37.5. So 35, 36, 37.5, it comes here. So from this I will draw a center line. Okay, this is center line. Now see, we have given axis offset of 6 mm. So I will mark 6 mm here on this center line. So it comes 5 and 6 here, offset comes here. Okay, now from this offset again I am going to draw a center line, vertical center line. Okay, so you can see this is the center line for solid first square prism, and other this is the second center line for the second solid, and the distance between them is 6 mm. Now what I should do, I should draw square. Now square is of edge of base 30 mm, so I will draw 30 by 30 mm square. Okay, so I will mark here 30 mm. So see, 30 mm comes here, and now 30 mm comes here. Okay, draw a line parallel to this and equals to 30 mm. 30 mm comes here. Okay, and I will join it. Okay, so you will get one diagonal joined already, and I will draw second diagonal line. And from now I will take half of the distance, 30 mm. Okay, so half of distance from here, from the center, put it at second center, okay, which is 6 mm apart, and draw 4 cutting arcs on the 4 lines. Okay, mark the cutting points on the new center lines so that you will get required square. Now see, I am going to join, you will get square here. Okay, so now we as we said before that it is a second type in which offset is given. Okay, so you will see offset here. This is a 6 mm offset between the center lines, and it is not coming outside of this first solid. Okay, it is not coming outside the first solid, so it is a type second. Okay, now I will name it as 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, now I will draw a dark line. See, AC dash, A dash and C dash. These are the two generators. Now to the side view I will see A dash generator. Okay, you can see from this side, you will see side view. From this side A dash is visible to you, so you have to dark this, dark A dash up to this, and from this square to down. Okay, so this line is visible, I have drawn it dark. Okay, now project it into front view and top view. Now I will project it. For projection I will first of all mark faint lines with the help of blue pen, red pen again. Okay, I have marked it. Now what is the length? In front of you are going to see length of second solid. Length is 86 mm. So from the center you can mark 43 on one side and 43 on other side. Okay, so see, 0 comes here, 0 to 43, 43 to 86 here. Now you can draw parallel lines from here, so you will directly get its end points up to here, and then I will draw a faint line. Similarly, go for this side, here to here dark, and from this it is faint line. Okay, so see, I can mark up to this line, that is dark line, okay, in the front view. Similarly, this as a dark, okay, and now project its center line or 1 dash 3 dash line, faint. Okay, I will name it. 4 is here, so here you will get 4 dash 4 dash, 1 and 3 is there, 1 dash comma 3 dash, 1 dash comma 3 dash, 2 is here, 2 dash comma 2 dash. Okay, the next I have taken projection from the front view to the top view. Now I will take from the side view to the top view. So for that, take parallel line projections. Okay, I have taken projection center line already taken, and now take this 3 distance here. Okay, now mark this point here 1 1. So from this line, a faint line. Okay, then next this another center line which is 6 mm apart. Okay, I will mark center line, or you will get 4 and 2 points, 4 dash comma 2 dash, and last digit is 3 point faint. Okay, so by taking projection only, you will get the required solid, that is square prism. Okay, you will get cutting points easily in the top view. Now from here to here it is dark, then it is hidden, as the square prism is getting inside of other square prism. Now see, last here, so is a 3 dash point dark up to here, then next it is faint and again dark, remaining 4 dash and 2 dash. So this will be dark up to this point, dark up to this point, and in between it is hidden. Okay, I will name it. How I will name it? So here 1 is here, I have taken here, so I will get 1 dash 1 dash. 4 and 2 are there at the center, so you will get here 2 dash comma 4 dash, again here 2 dash comma 4 dash, and last 3 is outside, you will get 3 dash here, 3 dash here. Okay, so I have taken the projection of second solid in the front view and side top view from the side view. Okay, second step is completed. Now third step is mark cutting points in the side view. Okay, so in the side view you have to mark cutting points. So what are the cutting points? So see, this is 1 1 line. Okay, I have written 1 only, but this is edge 1 1. Now edge 1 1 is cutting. So see, DA and DC and DA, two planes are there. So here are two planes. In this gap there are two planes, one plane is in front of me and one is behind. So you will get 2 points here. For that 2 points, I will name them as P1 comma Q1. Okay, similarly at 4 I will get 2 points, which are they? P4 comma Q4. Similarly at 2, P2 comma Q2. At 3, P3 comma Q3. Okay, so at the 4 edges I have got 8 points. Now see, this edge A dash and C dash, these two edges are cutting at these points, so you will get cutting point at these points. So I will mark them as PC comma QC, and sorry, A is there, so I will mark PA comma QA. Similarly C is there, so PC comma QC. Okay, two lines are there, A dash, C dash, C dash, and it is cut twice, so you will get 4 points here. Okay, now I have marked cutting points in side view. Okay, so the third step is completed. Now fourth step is project these cutting points in front view and top view. Now I have to project these points in front view and similarly in top view. Okay, first we will project it in top view. So see, take P1 Q1 point, transfer it to top view. So you will get on 1 line, you will get P1 point here at this point and Q1 point here. So you got two points P1 Q1. Similarly, go for P1 Q1, PA QA, PC QC. So see, Q points you will get to the right side and P points to the left side. So you will get here Q. So you will get here QC. Okay, QC point is there, so you will get QC point as well as QA point. Okay, here you will get P. So you will get PA comma PC point. Okay, now go for P2 Q2, P4 Q4. So see, on this 2 dash 4 dash 2 dash 4 dash line to the left side you will get Q points, Q2 comma Q4. You will get P2 comma P4. Okay, 4 points and these 4 points. Last remaining P3 Q3. To the left side you will get P3 and to the right side you will get Q3. So all the 12 points we have plotted in top view. Now we are going to transfer it into the front view. Now for front view, see, I have to mark 2 extra projection lines, that is from PAQA and PCQC. I will mark extra projection line, or these are the extra generators on horizontal cylinder, horizontal prism. Okay, extra generators, I will mark it as faint. And lastly here, okay, I have marked it faint. Now take the projections from the top view to the front view and from side view to the front view. So see, I will start from clockwise from P1 Q1 point. So first of all, P1 Q1 point, P1 Q1 points are plotted on this line, as well as P3 Q3 points are plotted on this line. I will take projection from here to here. So see, P1 point is here. I will take projection of P1 point on this 1 line. So I will get P1 here. So here it will be P1 point. Similarly, go for Q1. Okay, Q1 point will be on 1 line to the right side. So you will get Q1 point here. Okay, then next P1 Q1 हो गए. उसके बाद clockwise PC QC, अगेन हमें घूम के यहाँ P1 Q1 तक आना है. नेक्स्ट PC QC are points here. So PC QC from here and PC QC from here. Okay, so you will get here, you will get PC point, and here you will, sorry, to the यहाँ पे you will get QC point. ओके, PC QC हो गए. उसके बाद P2 कॉमा Q2, P2 यहाँ पे, Q2 यहाँ पे है. टेक इट्स प्रोजेक्शन. P2 point will be on 2 line at the bottom. So here you will get P2, and similarly to the right side on 2 line here you will get Q2. So these are completed. Then P3 Q3 at this, take Q3 point. Now see, it is coming to the 3 line. Take its projection. So you will get Q3 here to the right side, and P3, that is symmetric point, to the left side. Okay, last 4 points are remaining. First I will draw P4 comma Q4. So P4 Q4. So Q4 point will be on 4 line. So you will get Q4 here, and P4 point will be here. Okay, see what students do. They first of all take all the projections, okay, and then they got confused. Where is point P1, where is point Q1, etc. So I am suggesting you, while draw a single line and marks point there only. Okay, then you will not get confused. The next last remaining point are PA comma QA. So PA and QA. So PA point, take it to the AA line. So this PA QA line and this line, so you will get point here, it is PA point, and you will get point here, it is QA point. Okay, on this line and this line. Okay, so 2 4 6 8 10 12. Okay, all the 12 points we have got in the front view. We have taken projections from side view as well as from top view. The where they get crossed, you will get point there only. Okay, now next step, that is step 5. Step 5, join the cutting points in the top view. So see, we have joined cutting points in the top view as hidden lines, as they are coming or going inside the this prism. Okay, we have already drawn it. Now sixth step, step number 6 is join cutting points in front view. Now from the front view we have to join cutting points. Okay, so see, for joining cutting points there is important rule that whatever points you are going to see in front view, those are to be joined in dark line, and those points which are not going to you are not going to see, those points should be joined by hidden lines. Okay, so see, I will show you how to draw it is very simple. You are going to join the points in the front view, so you have to look this side view from this side. Okay, you are observer, you are going to watch or observe this side view from this side, so you will get its front view. Okay, so whatever you are going to see from this side of the side view, you are going to draw dark lines here and hidden lines here. Okay, so see, from this side when you view, so you can see 4 4 line, that is 4 4 line here, 4 4 edge here of horizontal cylinder, as well as 3 3 edge and as well as 2 2 edge. Okay, 4 4 edge is at the top, 2 2 edge is at the bottom, and 3 3 edge is at the middle. Okay, so behind this top and bottom point, that is 4 and 2 points, whatever points are there, you are not going to see them. Okay, so what are the visible points? P4 Q4 are visible, P3 Q3 visible, P2 Q2 visible. So join them, P4 P3 and P2 as dark lines, similarly Q4 Q3 and Q2 as dark lines. Okay, so first I will complete it. So see, I will start from top, P4 to P3. Okay, P4 at the top and P3 at bottom. So see, P points are to the left side and Q points are to the right side. I have marked them likewise, so it is easy to join them. So P4 P3 will be dark. So P4 to P3, it comes dark. P4 to P3, P3 to P2 it is dark, P3 to P2 it is dark. Okay, similarly Q4 to Q3 is dark, Q4 to Q3 and Q3 to Q2 is dark. Okay, so I have joined the visible points. Now see, from P2 point we are not able to see PC point, so I will join it as hidden line. Okay, P2 to PC, see, P2 to PC it is hidden line. Then next PC to P1 I am not going to see it, so it also I am going to join it also as hidden line. P1 to PC. Now P1 to PA it is also a hidden line. P1 to PA it is hidden line, and last PA to P4 we are not going to see it, so again it is a hidden line. Okay, it is very easy to join them. You have to go from clockwise or anti-clockwise motion, you will see. Again join Q points. So Q2 to QC hidden. Then next QC to Q1 hidden, QC to Q1, Q1 to QA hidden, and QA to Q4 it is hidden. Okay, so we have joined all the 8 parts, 8 points in the front view. Okay, now last step, that is step number 7, is join the edges. Now see, most some part is remaining here. Okay, we have not joined. So last point is to join the edges. Now which are edges? P1 edges are 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 edge. What is visible, you have to dark it as join as dark, and what is not visible, we have to join it as hidden line. Okay, see, now I will join first 4 4 line. So see 4 4 line in front view. So 4 4 line here, see 4 4 line. So up to Q4 and up to P4 it is dark, and in between it is hidden. So I will dark it, join is dark up to this point as a dark, and again up to this point as a dark, and in between it is hidden, as it is going inside the vertical prism. Next, similarly 2 2 up to P2 Q2, P2 Q2 is hidden, and उसके बाहर जो है dark है. So up to this P2 it is dark, up to Q2 it is dark, and in between it is hidden. Okay, then next 1 dash and 3 dash. So see 1 1 line, you can mark it dark up to P1 and Q1 line. Okay, and see 3 3 3 3 is what? Up to P3 Q3 it is dark, and P3 Q3 is hidden. So P3 Q3, this distance is hidden, so I will mark it hidden, and from P1 to one line, and from here to other it is dark. Okay, I have joined this. Now see 1 1 line, 1 1 P1 Q1, up to P1 Q1 it is dark, but in between P1 Q1 it is hidden. So I am not going to mark hidden lines on the dark line, so it will be hidden this P3 Q3 only. Okay, now join the edges. Now see, I have this A dash edge, okay, of this vertical prism, A dash edge. So see here it is A dash edge. So how much part I am going to see it? So see, in the side view up to this point, okay, we have only this A dash point line and this A dash. Okay, here there is no line A dash, so there is no line, so I am not going to join it as a line. Okay, line is this much only. From this much line, when you see from this, see side view from the side, so from the 4 point to the above A dash point, this much line will be visible, and this much will be invisible. Okay, so I will mark this much as a dark, and then this as a hidden. Okay, similarly C dash, this much is dark, next this line is hidden line. Okay, go for bottom side also, up to this much is dark, hidden, and this then there is dark. So up to this much, okay, QC point, up to QC it is hidden, and then it is dark. Okay, now see, यहाँ पे ये जो वर्टिकल लाइन, ये जो वर्टिकल PA to PC है, तो PA to PC यहाँ पे कोई लाइन नहीं है, इसलिए हम ये लाइन कुछ भी नहीं निकालेंगे, यहाँ पे भी हम कुछ नहीं निकालेंगे. ओके, इट इज़ इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट. एंड now we will join this base. Okay, so it completes joining of all the points and all the edges. Okay, and now last point is give dimensions to it. I will give dimensions to this side, height to the this side, this height to the this side. Okay, similarly I will give height to the this side of this second, and edge of base to the second. Okay, dimension it and finish the problem. Okay, thank you.